Thank you for tuning into another episode of Ancient Divinations. Blaze one for the nations. Oh man, got cards trying to pop out already. I must have shuffled too good. Well, let's start it off with this 6. This person is really battling with this 6. I feel bad for this person. I don't feel bad for this person. It's just that I understand how hard it can be. I definitely understand. Your vices. We're the type of people who we live in this earth, and this earth comes with a lot of vices, and the vices is what make it really hard. The vices. It's the vices. It makes it really hard to we're getting into we're moving into a world to where, and it's the agenda. Like if you look up some of these agendas, they don't want us. They want us praising, and they want us. They want us. Now, let me see, because I don't like to use the term Satan, devils. You know what I'm saying? But demons are real. There is an agenda to get us to eventually do away with God, do away with righteousness, and worship what they call Satan. Whether it be advertently or inadvertently. And a lot of people, we're already in the inadvertently stage. And I see a lot of people in denial. Like, I have such a problem. I grew up in the Christian church, and I have such a big problem with the Christian church as far as people going to church on Sunday. They all about God on Sunday, but the rest of the week they serve the world. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these Christian women, and I'm sorry to say it, some of the biggest hoes is in church. The guys too. A lot of these guys too. A lot of people, they go to church to find women. And how many times do we got to see that the pastor is sleeping with women at the church? How many times do we got to see, all these kids being made in the church out of wedlock? How many, like nobody, I like the Christian church for sure. I know the Muslim faith, the Islamic faith, there's a lot of stuff there too. But at least they take it a little more serious in my observance than the Christian church. The Christian church, I have always said, feels like it really don't have any rules. They preach that mess on Sunday and they sit up there, yes, and get right home and leave church, get right home, get on that phone, start gossiping. Girl, did you see such and such? It's just, but we feel so good about the fact that you went to church. You know what I'm saying? A girl just asked me that at my job. You go to church? Knowing I'm looking at her, and I told her, I was like, no, I don't go to church. She's like, oh, that's not good. You're pregnant right now, having a child out of wedlock. What makes you so righteous? It kills me with people. Like, what makes you so righteous? I'm watching you literally have a child out of wedlock that Christianity preaches against. It's like, it's so weird to me. It's like, what are y'all doing or thinking that is making you feel like because you go to church that you serving God? Is it paying tithes? What is it? Not to really just stay on that rant. It's just the fact that I'm trying to tell y'all that in this 6, we all battling with this 6. I'm battling with the 6. You know what I'm saying? My desires and things I know is in my heart. Yeah. The world is not looking like the place anymore to where I don't know if we ever really been there when you look at history, but I know we were really spiritual at one point before I think the Crusades really, we was very spiritual before the Crusades. And you see who started the Crusades, the Christians. You know what I'm saying? I remember telling this guy I work with at the barbershop, one day randomly, his evil ass was holier than thou. Oh, I'm a Christian. Oh, I'm a Christian. And I said, well, the Christians went around killing and enslaving the whole world during the Crusades in the name of Christianity. Yet one of the slave ships, one of the most popular slave ships was called Jesus. So I told him, I said, be careful of the things that you claim to be. And especially if you haven't done no in-depth research. And I know I had a Jehovah's Witness friend who tried to tell me, oh, well, Jesus, I tried to tell him about the letter J. I was like, how are you calling him Jesus and Jehovah when there was no letter J up to a certain point after Jesus was supposed to even been a thing? Oh, it was Jesus. I said, well, the history of Jesus is Latin for Hail Zeus. Hail Zeus. That comes from the Romans who spoke Latin. Hail Zeus. And he looked at me like, how do you know that? Be careful of the things that you claim is so good and you doing so much and you really know nothing about. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's the trap we're in nowadays, is they feed you all this stuff, and because everybody else is doing it, oh, it's got to be right. But you ain't done no research to know if it's right your damn self. Excuse my French. I've been out of that stage to where I just follow what people say is right just because they say it. Just because the pastor say it. I've been out of that for a long time now. I ain't just following what somebody deem is right and just because they say it is. No. Show me why you think it's right. And if you gonna bring the Bible, I'm gonna tear it apart. Not physically, of course, but I'm gonna tear it from beginning to the end. I'm gonna tear it apart and tell you and show you why what you bringing me, you don't know what you talking about. Especially the King James Version. Now, I don't have a problem with homosexuals, but King James is a known homosexual. When the Bible clearly preaches against homosexuality. That's why you'll never hear me preach against homosexuality. I'm not condoning homosexuality, but you'll never see me come against homosexuality because I think there's something going on bigger than what we have an understanding of. You get what I'm saying? Until I'm not that type of person. Until I have all the information and all the facts, I leave it alone. I leave it alone. But it's a contradictory how King James is a homosexual and the Bible preaches against homosexuality. That's where you lose me. That's where you lose me. How is a person promoting this book who he formerly just wrote a book called Demonology? And then he publishes a Bible, which isn't the whole Bible, because the Ethiopian Bible came before. So it wasn't the whole Bible. And so you pull out certain things that you want and don't want. So before I get on that tangent as well, I'm just saying that we're in a time to where our vices are becoming harder and harder to not fall into. Social media, internet, other Satan people. I swear, if I'm on Instagram, I swear it's almost like there are so many women naked, just showing off their bodies. Where? What? In a Christian nation, to where in a Muslim nation, a woman can't even show her hair. So that's why I say I'm not for the Islamic faith per se, but I'm saying they are following what they've got going on, way tighter, way stronger, well more committed than any religion in this Christian nation. So miss me with that. Miss me with that. And it's got us stuck in the spiritual hangman. Deduction. Versatility. Premeditation. Purification. I want to stick on this purification. Premeditation, versatility, deduction, and purification. I want to be in hopes and saying we're moving towards a more pure enlightenment. I don't want to be naive in thinking that that's really what this is talking about. I know this is for sure talking about a person, right? A person stuck in the hangman, going through transformation. It's a soul's journey, going through transformation. Which is a wonderful thing. The Most High is trying to purify this person. See, premeditation is that it's kind of like in their minds, they know there's purity somewhere. They know there's purity somewhere. Right? This is versatility, versatile. See this person holding the two things here? Two. Versatility, purification. Deduction. Looks like somebody walking through a doorway. Walking to the other side of purification is a soul's journey. You know, because they tired of this hangman. They tired of this, leading them there. But this is their current state. They're going to continue to hang here because of this. Going to continue to hang here because they keep giving into temptation, keep giving into their vices. And it's probably because they have no other skill. This is all they know. This is all they can come up with. You know, you get what I'm saying? This is all they can muster up. You get what I'm saying? This is all they can do at the present moment. Because life ain't fair, man. Right? Life ain't fair, and I get it. But they do want to change. Yeah. They do want to change your preeminence. See, the point is you're going to have to go ahead and change. It's not enough just to want to change. No matter how hard life is, you're going to have to go ahead and change. No matter, like, even with the Christianity, no matter how many times I run into some staunch Christian and they don't know half the stuff I know, it's always unexpected when I run into this person. And so for me, that's my time to go ahead and share just a little light. And I'm usually never in a place or a situation where I could just go ahead and just give it to them full out. You know, I can't just give it to them full out. So what they do is, you know what I'm saying? And they very loud and vocal. And it's like, you being loud and vocal, you know, is very telling as well. Pilgrimage, thought, domesticity. They think that a partnership is going to stop this. They building something. But they building a partnership with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Working on a partnership. They think a partnership going to. This is life's journey. So on this life's journey, they're looking for this partnership that's going to chisel them out and be fruitful, be abundant. They think a partnership with somebody is going to change them, change their outcome, change their mind, change their thought pattern, change the road that they're on. It's probably trying to go back to an ex, to where you was in a pure place. You was in a pure state. Yeah. They want to chill now and exchange the hermit. They want to fall back and get some enlightenment and relax and chill. You know what I'm saying? Not only, see, it's like they feel like their vices can be met with somebody and they would be more stable and wouldn't have to be doing it on their own. You know what I'm saying? That can come both ways, good or bad, right? They feel like they could be stable with somebody and take advantage of that person, or they could be stable with somebody and work with that person and things will be a lot stable, be pure, right? Purification, it'll cleanse them, it'll change them, and it'll help them even, like I say, it could be good or bad. It'll help the world see them as if they're on the right path and they really not. So watch out for those people too, because like I said about the person I was working with, who, I'm a Christian. You know, people, we love titles. We love the way the world see us a certain way. Don't even have to be that said. We don't even have to be that way, but we want the world to see us in a certain light before we even be in that certain light. You rather be seen in a certain light instead of actually be in a certain light. You want to be in that certain light, but you'll settle for being seen a certain way, right? The pastor sleeping with all the women in the church, but he's the pastor. Oh no, he would never do that. Oh, this is a man of God. See, if I'm the pastor I can't do no wrong. Oh my God, no. He's a man of God. All those churches last year that went down. What was the one guy in Brooklyn? You know, these pastors, one pastor smacked the woman for crying out while he was preaching. Another pastor, right? They tried to rob him. He ended up going to jail for embezzling money and stuff like that. All this. They got millions of members. Why does it take this long for people to see who this person really is after they get hundreds of thousands of members, and then he go down for something crooked? No, he been like this. He been like this the whole time. You just didn't know it. See, we're so comfortable with the world seeing us a certain way. I'm the pastor. He can't do no wrong. Oh, he putting hands on people, touching people. Put no hands on me. You done assaulted 5 women. You put no hands on me. You've been stealing money. Y'all, we got to get it together. Stop praising these people. Look at Diddy. Look at these stars. Stop praising these people. You going to concert, jumping on people. You see these concerts, people jump on stage and run after these stars. Why are you doing that? Why are you praising these stars and these people? We got to get it together. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button. I love y'all so much. You like a personal reading? Link is in the description below. I love y'all so much. Till the next video. Peace.